Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm Logically Not. Been a little while since I made a video. I think the last video I done was on Path of Exile 2. I had to take a break. I was burnt out. Just on that genre in general. I was playing Diablo a little bit too here and there, and I just got burnt out. And I went back to some of the games that I like to play. First Ascendant, Fallout 76. I didn't make any videos there. There's really nothing to make a video on. And then I was just, want to play a new game. Got the remaster of Oblivion. Played it for a little bit. It really didn't. I love that game when it come out. Right, I played it when it very first come out, and I just didn't get that same feeling about it. This time around, I played about, I don't know, maybe 20 hours or something like that, and I ended up putting it away. And then got I got, was it Kingdom Come Deliverance 2? The medieval game. And I played it, and it was fun. It was good. The combat's a little wonky, but yeah, it was fun. And but I was just so burnt out on, like, just like the RPG stuff. I don't know how many hours I got in that game, but I mean, I played it a good solid week or so, maybe a little more. I didn't finish it. I will go back to it. But last night I was looking around, and I seen this game that come out over the weekend, called Arc Raiders. This game wasn't on my radar. I was just looking through the store and seeing it was up. Watched a couple of review videos on it. And I hadn't played a shooter in a while. I don't really play shooters anymore. It used to be, that's all I played back in 360, Xbox 360 days. It was Call of Duty and Halo. One or the other, every day, for forever. I was heavy into it, and that was kind of like my gaming prime. I'm an old man now, but yeah, I really don't play shooters uh, that much anymore. I did play Apex for a little while, but I kind of got bored with it. Um, but I do play like DayZ. So this has got DayZ. This is kind of, like DayZ type elements. Um, and I have to say, I want to make a video because, I think it's a really good game. Uh, I've been playing solo. I play solo. I play DayZ solo. Normally on games, or like on DayZ, I feel bad about killing people, and I feel bad about killing people on here. I try to be, uh, a friendly player. Um, and for the most part on this game, I'm seeing that there's a lot of players that want to be friendly, and don't immediately just start attacking you or chasing you down. Um, so yeah, I mean, normally I don't like killing people or something. Like on here, you reset somebody, send them in the lobby. You might take 5 minutes from them. On DayZ, you can delete somebody that's got hours and hours and hours in the game. So yeah, it's a whole different. And there's a lot more to lose on DayZ. So I mean, you're not. It. I don't think this game definitely don't give you the anxiety and the feeling like DayZ does, especially when you got a deep character that you've got a lot of time in, and you get into a gunfight. Plus, the gunplay is a lot easier on here. So, I mean, in DayZ, if you engage somebody, it's takes quite a bit of skill to kill somebody, especially if they're skillful. You don't get the drop on them or something. So there's huge tense moments in DayZ, and this has got its some, but like I said, you're not losing a lot if you do die. And really, I'm finding that the robots or the drones are actually more dangerous than the players themselves. I have killed players and then immediately get killed by a drone. Uh, so, I mean, it attracts someone. You have a firefight out in the open. So, yeah, they come and they just, it, I really like the way the game's set up, the way the health is managed, where you don't just hit a button and hit a step or something and you get full health. I mean, you have to go to the wheel and pull it up, and then you don't get, even if you use a bandage, you only get a fraction of your health bar, and you got to use several in a row to get your full health back. The shield's a little different. It's got a time delay, but you do get, if you do use the shield recharge, it gives you it gives you a full shield, but there is a delay on it. Uh, so all that stuff, and then the stamina, the way the stamina works, uh, you know, it doesn't go back really fast. And then if you've depleted it, you only get like half back. Um, and then you've got when you get tired, you're running limp. I mean, all that stuff definitely adds to you know making this game interesting. Uh, I've only got about 3 hours in it. I got it last night. Um, and yeah, I mean, well, look, I mean, I'm not having problems with players. I mean, yeah, I mean, I've done 2,100 damage to players, and I've only received 227. So as a solo player, uh, yeah, so I'm knocked down five and knocked out four. And I've only been killed one time by a player. Now I've been killed a bunch of times by the robots. Look at all the damage the robots are doing to me, man. Like, and I think probably it's a gear issue at this point because I don't have the stuff I need to deal with these robots yet. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to go about it. Um, but yeah, hey, if you're looking for something to play, something fun to play, and maybe you like that Daisy, or maybe Daisy is a little too much for you. I think this would be a good alternative, because, like I said, you're not losing a lot if you die. There's even uh, in your here, you can, if you get something really good, you can put it here, right? And even if you die, it'll be there. Like some of these, like if you get one of these epic modules or whatever, you find one in the box, or chest or whatever, you can put it in here, dude. And even if you do go down, you'll have it at the end of the game. um but yeah, I mean, I seems like the players are, that's about 50-50, I guess. Somebody trying to kill you, or sometimes I guess I kill people I really didn't know if they were going to kill me or not. But uh, a lot of times you play in solo, people don't have a mic, or they're not talking on the mic. And if I say something and at least you don't even emote back to me, I'm going to take that as your hostile, and I'm going to fire on you. Um, I've learned my lesson with like DayZ, man. Like, always go with your gut, and especially like at the beginning of the map when you spawn in, and if somebody's running down the spawn line. Like if they just turn hard right and start running towards your spawn, you can pretty much guarantee that they're trying to kill players. So, like, if you come out of spawn, then all of a sudden you see a dude to your left, I mean, he's trying to kill you, right? So, yeah, I mean, I got killed one time. I got shot in the back. And it was when maybe like my second game. Uh, I didn't know where I was going, didn't know what was going on. Dude shot me in the back, and I was trying to heal, and he come over the hill and killed me. Um, but yeah, it's like I said, the healing. Uh, is very interesting as far as like not getting full health. Like I mean, I'm sure if you use like the better bandage, you get more help. But like if you use the regular bandages, you get like a little bit of health, and you got to use three or four of them to get your health back. The shield charger, it like I said, it does the full shield, but there's a delay on it. Um, the guns are, they're not overpowered. Uh, they take a long time to reload. Um, I actually killed a guy with this gun the first time I used it, and I thought it was going to be like a submachine gun. I did not read the description, semi-automatic, and I'm sure everybody who's played a shooter has gotten into a firefight with a gun that you never used before, and then when you first shoot the gun, then you realize it's semi-automatic. It's kind of what happened to me. I got the guy, but um, I don't understand why this one is semi-automatic. It looks more like a submachine gun, but whatever. I guess maybe that's a balance thing. Um, but yeah, I think maybe the robots is going to be like just like a gear issue. As I get a little deeper into it, it will get better. The graphics are amazing, and like I said, little touches. Um, the touches where the guys, when you run out of stamina and you're like flopping around, like you're tired. All that's really cool. Um, I'm gonna play some more. Got up this morning and was just like, man, I just had the game on my mind. I said, I'm gonna make a video on it. Uh, if you're looking for something to play, a shooter, something new. I'm not a big fan of third person shooters because I don't like the way you can look around corners and stuff without exposing yourself. Um, but it kind of works with this game, I guess. Uh, yeah, I'm not a big fan of the third person, PvP shooters. I like third person, like like a single player game. But like when you're fighting other people and you can just kind of like sit behind something and look around a corner without exposing your body, I think it kind of takes away from certain things, for obvious reasons. But yeah, I mean, I think the game looks great. Some amazing graphics. Uh, and I don't know how all this stuff works just yet. But hey, I'm having a good time with it. We're gonna see how it does. I may get bored with it. I don't know. Uh, the crafting. We'll look at the. Let's look real quick. Yeah, I mean, like the skill tree. Um, I don't know if this is all there is. I'm assuming this is all there is. So I mean, the skill tree is not like really deep. Um, but the crafting is apparently. You got to make everything. You got to make your tables. You got to make all kind of stuff. Uh, but yeah, the skill tree doesn't look, too involved. I'm going into survival because I like to play. When you're solo, you want to sneak around, right? This is kind of like the sneak branch. So yeah, I'm actually putting all my points in here. I'll probably end up putting some in here and in here later on, but I kind of wanted to get this crouch movement speed maxed out um, first and foremost because I like to play stealthy and get the drop on people. Uh, I that's the way I play these games. That's the way I play DayZ. You can avoid fights where you don't feel like you have an advantage playing this way. So yeah, I wanted to get that leveled up first and foremost. But hey, if you're looking for something to play, man, and like I said, I don't play shooters much no more. Uh, but I like this game. I definitely like it. Uh, it does have the feelings, and I'm gonna have a clip at the end, and just kind of show you what the game's all about. As far as like the payoff for it, I'll just set it up real quick. I was in a match. I went to Exfil. There was a guy there. I ended up shooting at him. I shot a couple bullets at him, and he said, "Hey man, like I'm friendly." Did the emote, so I stopped shooting at him, and then he kind of went and hit the button or whatever. And then as we were getting in, as we were loading in, another guy come up that was trying to kill us. So I just kind of set it up. It was a good clip. That kind of, and it, just watch it, and that kind of shows you what the payoff is for the game, right? Um, but yeah, hey, check it out, Art Raiders. Yeah, I'll probably make some more videos on it. I'm gonna need some more footage. I didn't record a lot last night. Uh, you know, because I was just kind of like learning what was going on. But I did have one really good clip that, you know, I thought I'd put on here at the end. But yeah, hey man, like, share, subscribe. Uh, you know, you have any questions, comments, uh, you know, hey, for me, take it from me. Old school gamers played a lot of games. This is a pretty good game. It's definitely fun, and I'm looking forward to playing it today. Uh, enjoy the clip. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Like, share, subscribe. Later.
Hey, don't shoot! Hey, don't shoot! Don't shoot!
I'm good, dude. I'm not gonna shoot you. Come on. You got a mic? Be nice if you help me take that robot down. Fuck. Hit the button, hit the button, hit the button. They're out there, dude. Hit the button. I'll cover you. There he is. I got him.
Shit.
Yeah, I got you, bro.